Morning everyone. I've done the roof on the shed now. I didn't film it because we had torrential rain and I got absolutely soaked doing it. All I've done is I've put some plastic membrane on top of the roof to stop it leaking inside. Do you know, this shed is absolutely awful, so I've got to try and make the best of what I've got. Let me just spin you around quickly and show you. That's the plastic membrane I've put on the roof of the shed so far. It's 99.9% done. It's not leaking inside now, which is great. I've just got to sort out all these ends. It's a bit dark in the shed, so you can't really see much in there. So what I've got left to do out here now is basically get the door on, because then we can start potentially moving things into there. And also I'm going to put some plastic membrane down on the floor as well. Also, we have another problem that we got to try and sort out, is access to the property itself. As you know, we've done most of the stonework to get on the land now. Just got to do some bits around the edges. That's why I've got a couple of extra piles of stone there. Anyway, the other problem we got is outside with all this mud. As you can see, it got all the way down to the bottom of the road here. It's absolutely awful. I've scraped some back trying to sort it out. It's just not happening. We keep getting stuck. Deliveries are now refusing to deliver. But I'll take you all the way down to the bottom. It's quite wide, but our problem is the mud is just horrendous. Like I said, we're getting people refusing to do deliveries. This is a council road. We've now been in contact with the council a couple of times now to see if they can help us out on getting this road sorted. We actually got a response back yesterday from them. They said that they're going to be sending out a clean-up crew today. Today is a Friday. I'm not going to hold my breath because it's the council we're dealing with. We'll see if they do actually turn up. Now, as we keep on going down here, you can see these along the edges here is meant to be some sort of soak away, which really doesn't work. And when the water does run down, all it does is gather down the bottom here and creates a big puddle. Now, I have dug a couple of channels into it to try and soak away some of the water. Now, it does get really deep down here sometimes. It's starting to get a little bit deeper again because we had a lot of rain overnight. And when I say it gets deep, it goes basically over the top of my boots. Hopefully they do turn up today. Right, we still got the for sale sign out here. I'm going to remove that. We don't need that up here no more. Let's go ahead and remove this sign. Right, that's it, I've took that out. We'll take this up the top. Yep, we'll take this with us up the top. Right, so let's head back up and I'm going to get myself some breakfast and we'll get this door done on the shed. And if the council do turn up today, I'll let you know, because I'll be, oh, look at this, look. You can see in the mud here where I'm just sinking as you're walking. It is that bad. It's pretty horrendous. Yeah. I'm literally sinking as we walk. Right, let's go up here and have a look. So if they turn up, like I said, if they turn up, I'll let you know and we'll see what they have to say. Hopefully they clear up most of this and put a new road in, hopefully, as it is council road. But we'll see. I've been told by people that we could be talking a long time before they actually do anything. Hopefully not, because it's getting quite bad. Now I'll catch you in a bit once I've had some breakfast and we make a start on the shed door. Okay everyone, to my surprise the council have actually turned up today to sort out the road coming up to our property. Let's go ahead and have a look. So all they said they're going to be doing is scraping back the dirt for now, and then come along and do the stone another day. Let's go and have a look, see what they've been doing. So that's what they've done so far. They scraped back all the mud, and I've just been informed that they're going to come and put the stone after Christmas. That'd be great, but it's a lot better than what it was. So we got to keep to the right when we're driving up, because on the left hand side is the drainage, which I thought it might have been because it's very, very soggy and deep there. So as long as we keep to the right hand side, we'll be fine. It looks a lot better than what it was. Hopefully they come and do the stone after Christmas like they said. Right, let's get back to this shed. Well, morning everyone, it's another day. I've finished doing most of the shed now. I've managed to put a door up on it. Let me go ahead and show you what I've done as for a door. All I've done is use a bit of OBS. You have to excuse the noise of the generator running because I've got some lights going on in there. So let me just spin you round. As you can see, all I've done is just made a crude little door up out of OBS, which will do fine. Now I've also been moving in all my tools from the house and bits and pieces from the house. I've got to have a tidy up in here, which I will be doing today because I need to get a bit more organised. What else has been happening while I've been doing that, cleaning out the house from all my tools and bits and pieces, so we can carry on with doing other rooms in the house, is Marie has been working away in the master bedroom, or what's going to be our bedroom, right at the end of the cottage. What she's been doing is taking down the plasterboard in the room, and we have discovered, like I feared, one of the walls, the gable end wall, is very, very damp and got a bit of mould growing on it. So let me just spin you round. As you can see, that wall there is a complete disaster wall. I'm not too worried because I am going to be taking off all the render like I have in all the rest of the house and repointing and doing, but I really don't think this plastic on the wall has helped. It's not breathable. That's the situation in here. So Marie's going to continue on in here while I tidy up the shed with all my tools. And then we got to go down to the other bedroom. Is now being emptied. As you can see, there's a bit of rubbish on the floor I need to sort out. Marie is going to come in here next and start taking the plasterboard in here as well. Now then, I'm going to continue working on getting the shed tidied so that all my tools are organised. Okay, now the shed's all put up and all my equipment from in the house, all my tools, everything are now being moved into the shed. It's time to think about security. And thanks to Renovation, who have sent me a camera, they've solved that problem for me. Now let's go and have a look at this camera that they've sent me. So here we go. Here's the camera that they've sent me, which I am going to be installing outside just on top of the porch area. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box and have a look, and then we'll get it fixed up. So one of the first things they've sent us is a memory card for the camera, a 64 gig. Thank you very much. The camera itself is here. Now let's go ahead and open the box up and have a look at the camera. So we got some fitting instructions, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. Here's the camera. It's a 4K camera, so the picture quality on this should be really, really good. It's got night vision on it as well, which is also good. The model of this camera is a Rear Link Track Mix, which is a 4K dual lens Wi-Fi camera. Now, they've also sent me as well, if I just put this back in the box and I'll get it out as well. So they've also sent me another box as well for the camera, which inside here we have some more fitting instructions. But what they've also sent me is a solar panel, so we can keep the camera charged as well. So that's really good. I'm looking forward to putting this up and trying it out. Now then, what we're going to do is, I'll just take you outside quickly. We're going to fit the camera. Let me just spin you around. So we're going to fit the camera just on top of the porch here. And we're going to put the solar panel on the top of the porch as well. Now hopefully if we put it there, we can cover the whole front of the yard, which covers the motorhome, the van, the sheds, the chicken coop, the gate area. So hopefully it covers all of that. Right, now then, let's go ahead and fit this camera up, and then we'll see what the quality is like. Right, so I've got the camera here. Let me go ahead and show you where I'm thinking about fitting it, and then we need to take out these screws here to go ahead and fit the SD card. But I just want to line this up roughly on where we're going to fit it. Right, okay, that's where I'm thinking about fitting the camera. Now I'm just going to go and have a look in the box and see if they do if there's a template or something, so we can line up where the holes go. Okay, perfect. They actually give you a template as well for lining up the holes. Right, I'm just going to go and stick this on the wall and drill these holes out. Okay, so there's the camera in place. My next job now is to go ahead and fit the solar panel. Right, now that's the bracket fitted for the solar panel, which is here. This is the solar panel. All you do is just plug this lead, which is a USB-C, into the camera, and that should then keep the camera charged, hopefully. Now let's go ahead and fit this. Okay, so that's the camera and the solar panel. Now I've put it up in position. I've tilted the solar panel towards the sun. It's winter, so we've got really low sun, so I may have to adjust that as later on in the year. Right, next job for me to do is to fit the memory card and then connect the camera to the app. Right, so now that's all fitted, I've turned the camera on and it's actually speaking to me. Let's go and have a listen.
Benvenuto a Reolink. Si prega di installare l'app Reolink e scansionare il codice QR sulla telecamera. Viene
Okay, so what it's actually telling me to do is to install the app on my phone and scan the QR code on the camera. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so here we go. We're downloading the app now. So once that's downloaded, we'll scan the QR code on the camera, and then I'll show you what's happening once this is all installed. Right, now that's the camera installed. I'm just going to go ahead and mess around with the settings to see if I can get it to track, and then we'll see what it looks like at night time. But so far I am really impressed with this camera. Okay, what I'll do is I'll leave a QR code up in the corner for you, so if you are interested in one of these cameras, just go ahead and use that QR code up in the corner, and I will also leave a link in the description for you as well that will direct you straight to the camera. Right, so next thing we want to do is wait till it gets dark and see what the picture quality is like at night. But so far I'm really impressed. It was really simple to install, just a few screws, put in the SD card, turn the camera on, follow the instructions. Really simple camera to install. Now hopefully that is now going to keep a watch out on my shed for all my tools, on the motorhome, and of course all of the front garden. Now the next thing I need to look at getting is some security lighting as well. Let's go ahead now and have a look at some of this footage. Now we're losing the light a bit, I want to check out this rear link camera, see what it's like in low light. Right, let's go and walk up towards this camera and see what happens. Now that's pretty impressive. It actually has a light on it. That's good. I like that. Right, I'm actually heating up the water in the camper van at the moment because the shower in my van works a lot better than the shower in the motorhome, believe it or not. Let me just go and check the water, see if that's got hot, because I'll be having the shower in the camper van there. Because like I said, the shower in the camper van is a lot better than the one in the motorhome. Right, let's go and have a look. It's a bit dark in here. Let me just put some lights on. There we go. It's a bit of a mess in here, but this is my camper van that I built. Right, the water is at 79 degrees. And we got the heater on as well, which is good. I'm pretty much ready for a shower in here, I think. Here's my shower, one in the camper van. Like I said, this is a van that I built myself. If you're interested in watching videos of me doing the camper van build, just let me know and I'll put some videos up. Right, I'm going to go and put some videos up now of the rear link camera for you to have a look at, so you can see what that was like. And I'm going to sign off for the evening and go for a shower. So catch you lot in the morning. Okay everyone, I just want to do some shout outs to some channels that we watch, and I think they're all doing absolutely amazing. So the first one will be Building a Nest Homestead. Nick and Lisa always make us laugh, and honestly Nick on the roof was an experience. You really have to see it. Next we got Raw Rebuild Island, Dave and Marie, another brilliant watch, and you have to check out their episode Underground Secrets. Seriously, don't skip that one. Then we have also got our mate Andy at Man vs House. Andy cracks us up every time, and fair play to him. He's doing an absolutely amazing job tackling all that on his own. Next we have the first Homestead Island, Jade, Darren and Tom. The amount of work they've just done on their land is just unreal, and they're coming along really nicely. And then we have Happy Acre Homestead, Dan, Lucy and Cohen. Now they've only just arrived to Ireland. It's a brilliant new channel, and they've gone straight in with a full derelict house renovation. They're definitely worth a watch as well. I will stick all the links up for their channels up in the description for you to go and check them out, and please do go and check them out and show them some love. They are brilliant channels. Morning everyone, another early start today. Right, let's just go into the cottage and see how Marie's been getting on stripping them walls down in the bedroom. Let's just spin you around quickly. Right, let's go in and have a look. Right, there you go. She's pretty much got most of all the plasterboard off now. She's got just around the windows to do. And then when she's done that, I'm going to take all the battening off the walls and the ceiling down. And by the looks of it, we are going to have to take the render off of this wall as well, because as you can see, it looks a bit, I don't know if that's mould or what. It's just weird. It's like a browny substance, and it's just running down the walls. So hopefully once I take that render off, it's going to dry it all out a bit. Now the plan for this room is, once we've stripped it out and got the render off the walls and let it breathe a bit, is for us to go back to the UK, go to the lockup and bring our stuff over from the UK. Now we haven't got a lot of stuff, but it's costing us like £300 a month to store it over there. So we've decided that we're going to clear this room out and bring it in and put it in here. Right, now then, let's go back outside. Right, now we're back outside. My little job today is basically just to chop down these posts down to height and possibly put the gate posts up as well, but we'll see how that goes, because I don't want to be doing too much today. So that's my little job today, is just to cut these posts down and possibly sort some sort of gate out for this area, and finish off the posts that need the supports on, which is going to be corners and gate areas. Now let's just now I'm just going to get myself set up, and I'll catch you in a bit once I've set up. Right, now then, first job for this morning is for me to go and move what I've got left of them fence posts out of the way, because they're in the way there. So that's going to be my first job this morning. Right, now that them fence posts are moved, I'm going to get the chainsaw and trim these posts down that I've already put in, and then I'm going to go round and put the rest of the posts in that I need. Right, it's now another day. I've finished doing the fence panels. They'll be alright as they are. I've trimmed them down. Well, I say fence panels, I mean the fence posts. I've trimmed them down now. All I've got left to do on there now is do the gate. Let me just spin you around quickly. There you go. That's good enough for now on the fencing. Like I said, all I've got left to do now is put a gate on so we can get in there for when we get the chickens. Now my next job is, let's just go around the back. Round the back here, I need to trim down some more of these bramble bushes. The only reason why I'm doing it now is because we've got a nice clear day. It's very cold, but we've got a nice clear day with no rain. Now I'm going to go ahead and start trimming down some of these bramble bushes, because we really need to get this garden in some sort of condition ready for March, for when we, which is the beginning of the planting season, as you know, and we need to get a polytunnel put up as well. Right, now I'm going to go and get myself set up, and I'll catch you once I'm all set up. Right, it's another day. That trimming I stopped because it was getting a bit late, and I've had a few days off because of being Christmas. But let me just show you what I've done. So I cleared that area there, and I started to clear this area here as well. But there's a fallen tree that all the brambles were hiding. Now I was informed that there's an apple tree around here somewhere. Now I got a feeling that might be it. It's completely dead, so I'm gonna have to get my chainsaw out on that one and cut the rest of that out. Right, it's starting to get really cold today as well. We've had our first bit of snow of 2026, so happy new year to everyone. So I'm going to call it quits for this week, and I will catch you all next week. So bye, and I'll just leave you with some footage of the dogs running around.